Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I was thinking just posting some coding videos. So today I will be solving the problem of the day for today on LeetCode. So today's question is number of strings, substrings containing all three characters, which the S contains only characters A, B, and C. After return the number of substrings containing at least one occurrence of all these characters A, B, and C. So, uh, okay, so in the answer, I got ABC. Okay, then I got ABC ABC, AB, ABC, ABC. Right. So, like for the last few days, I'm getting sliding with the window problems on the POTD. So, I mean, I guess it may be similar to sliding window, but like whenever substring comes up, like my mind automatically diverts to dynamic programming. But like I don't have to choose I have to choose like if I take the first day or if I don't take the first day. So like I guess in a way it's dynamic programming. But like for example, like if let's say if I have gotten this ABC and let's say I'm at this position like then like I can take anything like from like this point onwards. Like if I have like an ABC occurrence, then I can take like literally anything from that moment on. So like if I'm over here, so it's my I, my J pointer will be like over here. So that's like what 2 minus 5, I guess. Yeah, 5 plus 1. So actually 5 minus 2 plus 1, like J minus I. So it will be like 3 plus 1 will be 4. So I think that four different what to call substrings on this position. So it will be like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, 4. Okay, so I guess I will move, like I will skip this A, then I will move to this one, like from BC, ABC. So I will search, okay, I have a B, I have a C, I have an A. Okay, so I've gotten one occurrence. Now what? And I will just say like, okay, so I'll just go to the last index. Like, last will be like what, n minus 1. This n is size. So yeah, so like where my last occurrence ends, it's like at A, so that will be my I. So like n minus 1 minus I plus 1 will be my answer. Okay, so okay, now if I say that I have an A, then I go like I have a C and B. So I have my last occurrence like I have all these things over here. Okay, so I will be this and then I'll go find this, I'll find this, I'll find this. So it would be of O of n squared in my opinion. So let me just see. So let me just say uh for let me just survive. Okay. Uh, and index starting from 0 and so while index is less than size is less than size, so let's say n minus 3, so that's 6, so 6 minus is 3, so 0 1 2 3, so it will go the maximum till here. It's like if I reach b, then there is no, I can't get a size 3. This is my starting index basically. Okay, so I will start from here. I will say like for like in starting from that index, it would be less than n, but then I plus plus. Okay, let me just declare a set of characters. So like this will be helping me in storing like the different indices with the different numbers, different characters which I have. So like if I get an ABC, then if my store dot size equals 3, then that means I basically have those ABC occurrences, unique occurrences. Okay, I'll just post like every thing. I guess I will say store dot insert s of I. Okay, and if my store dot size becomes equal to 3, then my answer. then my answer would become, so, okay, so my starting index, no, partner index minus starting index plus 1. But, okay, no, no, not my starting. So, this would be so n minus 1, minus I. So, like, my ending index will always be this. Then, this is like where the first time I've gotten my occurrences and number of uh, substrings which can be made like with this. Then I guess I will just break from this loop, and yeah, then my index would be plus plus. And then I will again move forward. It can be optimized, but let me just see if this works or not. Then I will take over optimizing this. Like if this logic doesn't work, then there is no point of optimizing it. It doesn't work. Brilliant. Okay, let me see what happens today. So um, SFI needs to be less than, okay, sorry, no, to be less than or equal to, right? Because if it's an n minus 3, then like I can only go till here. Like I won't be able to access this one. Okay, it works. So now I have to optimize this. Okay, so I have a store. So I'm basically like if I have an ABC, if I'm removing this, so I only have BC left as my string. So I now need to find an A. So like if I make a like a n cross 3 vector, and if I say like for this A, my B is at like this position, closest B is at this position and closest C is at this position. Then like for this B, my closest A is at this position, closest B is at this position. And for the C similarly, so like after I've done this ABC, uh, I've gotten my substrings like from this, how many I can more add to get one more substrings, which is four, like these four. I'm removing this. So like now I need one more B, one more A, sorry. So I will just put that index, like I have one more A is at this point, this nearest is at this index. And so that would be my I, right? Then I am at CA, so I just lost my B. So I guess I don't need n cross 3 and just n cross 2 would work because I have to find the first occurrence. So like if I'm at A, my previous is nothing. So I guess so I will start from here. My previous was A. So now I need the next A is here. So for this B, I'll find the A. For this C, I will find the B. Because let's say I have this position, then if I'm removing this, I'm only getting rid of the one previous to it. The previous to this B is this A. So I will need an A only. So it will be this one. And if I'm at let's say CAB, I'm removing the previous one, which is a B, and the one which I removed from that B would automatically be in the next, like over here. No, that's not necessarily right. Like for example, like if I say over here A B C, so my for this A it will be this C B. So this A like for my previous is A. So if I go and find one more A here, so we're just taking like these three. I need so if I am over here A, I need a B and a C. So what is the nearest B is this, nearest C is this. Yeah, n cross 3 would have to be made. But to make that n cross 3, uh, would also be n O of n square. So then my complexity will get from O of n square plus O of n. So that is a worse complexity than what I have now. I have to optimize this, right? What are the constraints anyway? 10 raised to 4, so n squared, so it will become like 10 raised to 8. 10 raised to 8 should work, I think, but I guess there would be something better, so let's try for that. Okay, let O of n, mm, so I have a B, C, A, B, C. Let me just take a random example of an A, B, A, C, B type thing. So I'm at A, uh, let's start from the back. So I'm at B, okay, for this is C and this is A. Okay, now I'm at another A. I have a feeling that this is similar to the problem of yesterday, in which we had to make a prefix array of like previous elements which we had seen, like the previous constant which we have seen. So it could be similar to that. I think I can make that n cross 3 array in O of n only. So like let's say in this A, B, A, C, B, and so I will say like my previous A is at currently it's nowhere, so it's minus, like, it's at index n, and previous B is also at n, and previous C is also at n. So now let's say from starting to go from the right hand side, for this B, my previous A, maybe not my previous, sorry, my next A, like, so like let's say if this is C, I have to find the previous, well, my previous A, I mean like A in front of it. So like my B in front of it as an index n, because this is n minus 1, and previous A would be at index n also because it's the first index. Okay, so this for this one it will be like n. Then my previous B which I found, like, okay, let me just try for this test case, it will be easier. So A B C A B C. Okay. So my previous A is at nowhere, B is at nowhere, C is at nowhere. Now this is my C. So for this C, my previous A, B, and C are like non-existent. So they're at index n basically. Now for the next B, so like for this B, my I will store that my this C, my previous C was at index n minus 1. So my previous A is n, or B is at n, but C is at n minus 1. My previous B was at index n minus 2. Okay, so for this A, for the next A, for this A, my previous A is at n, but B is at n minus 2, and C is at n minus 1. Okay, and similarly for this C, my previous A would be at index n minus 3, n minus 2, and minus 1. Okay, now let me just say, like, don't need, let's say for the sake of solving, like for now, only this was my string, okay, A, B, and C. So for this A, my do next, B is at this index, and my next C is at that n minus 1 index. Okay, I'll just take this n minus 1 minus like n minus 1 last index over here, minus the index of the last C, or index of the maximum of either B or C. Okay, and that will be here. Let me call it I and plus 1. Okay, I will do that. That works. That works. Okay, so for every character, I have my B and C index, and then yeah, I guess this can work. This can work. This is O of 2. Okay, so vector int this will be an n cross 3 array. Let me so 2D vector. Vector int n cross 3 minus 1, I will just go for int I equals n minus 1, I greater than equal to 0, I minus minus. I can give this a name. Let me call this previous thing. Let me just make two like previous A would be N, sorry, previous B would be N, and the previous C would be also N. Okay. So like I will first go to the index character which I have, which is N minus 1. So for this character, so like my previous of I of 0. So this indicates my previous A is previous A. So like for the ith character, the A in front, the nearest A to the right of it is at this position. Okay, for the ith character, like in this, like it's n minus 1 currently, my B will be at previous B, like to the right of it. It is at index B, index previous B, and the C is at index A, sorry, previous C index. C is at previous C index. Okay, and now I will update. So, like for example, so if let's say this declare a character, character CH is S of I. That's like, yeah, so S of I. So if CH equals A, my previous A equals I, else if CH equals B, my previous B equals I, and else this will mean that my previous is now C, previous C would be I. Okay, yeah. So now I'll be again starting from the zeroed index, but I will get rid of these. I will get rid of this. Okay, so my B index is okay, but I have to see what character is this, right? So like if sorry, so if this is char ch, ch is what my s of index. So if my ch is an a, so what I now need is a b and c. So my int b index is int sorry, previous of index of 1, and my int of c index is previous or name this previous, right? Yeah, so previous of index of 2. Okay, and let me instead of like declaring it every time, let me just declare this over here, because like I won't be using like all of these at the same time, but I think declaring it all will may just make me easier to write these things instead of like writing int and index b and stuff. Okay, and my answer plus equals will be n minus 1. Okay, then minus maximum of b index comma c index uh, plus 1, closing brackets. Okay, so this works. Now else if my ch is a b, so now I need an a and a c. Okay, let me just declare this a index. Okay, so my a index is previous of index comma 0, and my c index is previous of index comma 1. And my ans plus equals n minus 1 minus maximum of A index, comma, C index plus 1. Okay. And so now else, so this would mean my CH is a C. So I need an A, which is previous of index, comma, 0, and a B. So it will be index. B index is previous of index, comma, 1. And ANS plus equals N minus 1 minus maximum of A index, comma, B index plus 1. Okay, and then update the index and we will return the answer. And okay, sorry, vector int and size 3 comma minus 1. Now it will work. This not work. Did you mean previous V? Yes, I meant previous V. I have a wrong answer over here. Less than equal to n minus 3. Okay, no, wait. So I think this needs to go to n. So for me to get all of the possible values. No, okay. What's going on now? Let me just print my answer to see what is going on. So print my answer. So I will get like for every index, like how many such things it's forming. Okay, so for A, so when I'm here, so it will take this and this, taking this and this, right? Yeah. So I'm getting 4. Okay, that's correct because 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then when I'm at this index, so my maximum of A index would be this one, not this one, okay? 0, C index is 2. That was the problem. Yep, accepted. And this will give me an accepted solution. I hope, yeah, accepted. Let me just okay, why don't it repeat this much? Let me the next submit it again. Let me just sync it with my. So this is an extension if you don't know. So basically this helps you sync your lead code solutions to your repository in a GitHub. So this will help you, like find the questions you have solved much easier in the future. So I think that's a pretty cool extension. It's called GitHub. Like I'm not promoting it. I just find it a cool extension. So if you want to use it. So what I have is an O of n, right? Like O of n and O of n. So it's O of 2n. What's better than O of 2n? Sliding window. So what is this? It's O of n. So what they did is they added a character at the right point here. So they just did the frequency, right? Looks kind of same as what I did, but I think I'll have to see. Okay, also I think it's similar to what I did. No, 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 I think it's different. They're moving something also. Last position tracking. Uh, yeah, I don't know what this is. Yeah, it's similar to yesterday's POTD. Yeah, yeah. I thought it also. It was similar to yesterday's POTD. I have to make an array of storing those frequencies. And yesterday you have to store the consonants. Okay, so I guess this is it for today. I will be posting another video of the Let's Play during the evening, I guess. But yeah, for the coding solution, this is it. Like I will be coding more, but I think I'll be posting that on YouTube. I'll be only posting the problem of the day. Okay, so yeah, bye bye, I guess.